Well, here we go. First day of spring turkey season. And it kind of is going how spring turkey season usually goes for me opening day. I am leaving, well, in 18 minutes. I don't know if you can see that good on the camera. 18 minutes. Well, yeah, 18 minutes after I should have been in my spot. Seems like every year there's something that comes along that delays me from getting out on time. This year, one of the biggest factors is I can't officially say record lows, but it's record lows for me personally. This is the coldest turkey season I've ever seen. We're leaving the house right now at I left at 5:45, and it's sitting at 34 degrees. I've never seen it that cold before. Yesterday, when I went out roosting birds, well, unroosting birds, finding what time they flew down, they were flying down 10 to 6, and I don't know if this cold weather is going to keep them in the tree longer or what. I really don't know. I've never hunted in conditions this cold, so I don't know what to expect right now. I know I'm getting out way late. They'll be flying down. Well, here it's saying it's 5:50 right now, so this is about the time they were flying down yesterday. So we'll see, and I'll just get out there and see if I can get one struck and try and make a game plan from there. So stick with us. Well, I'm shaking like a leaf, and it's not because I killed a turkey. The car thermometer says we're sitting at 43, but I would say it is a hell of a lot colder than 43 degrees, y'all. It's snowing, wind's blowing. I just couldn't take it anymore. I'm not dressed warm enough. I put all my deer hunting stuff away because, well, usually you don't wear your deer hunting clothes when you go turkey hunting. There's no need, but apparently today there's a need. Wind blowing right through this jacket I got on, but it wasn't a complete bust. I did not kill a tom. I didn't kill anything. No toms. Well, I didn't kill any toms, didn't kill any jakes, no bearded hens, nothing like that. But I did see some turkeys. As you all know, like I said earlier, I got in late, and that ended up with me just cresting the knoll right up here and seeing a flock of turkeys in the field. They're about 100 yards out, 120 yards out, and they tuck-tailed and took off. One flew down the hill. The tom went out toward the other end of the field, and I was kind of trying to figure out what I should do, so I decided I would just set the decoys out in the field and get back in the brush in a hole. I had to kind of make a hole, but got back in the brush up against the tree. Had a really, really good hide. I may actually use that hide someday when I get here on time. But and wait to see if they would come back out in the field, because I didn't spook them real bad, but I spooked them. And quite often you spook them and they'll all meet back up a little while later in that same field if you're quiet. So I set my decoys out, I got back in the brush and made a couple of cuts and soft yelps on my box call, and I waited about half an hour or so, and I took out my slate call made a couple of light paws and then some yelps. And as soon as I got done yelping, I hear to the left of me a hen just cutting and cackling, just. And so I slowly look over, and she's standing about 30 yards to the left of me. And I just slowly put my slate call down, and I waited, and she came right straight towards me. She was headed for the decoys. She came right straight towards me, and came within like 10 yards, right in front of me. Couldn't put a beard on her. There was no beard. As soon as I heard her and kind of looked, I was looking through the brush at her. I was like, if she's got a beard, I'm gonna go ahead and take her. Because here in New York, you're allowed to take one bearded bard. It's not necessarily a Tom or a Jake, but one bearded bard. So, I honestly was gonna shoot a bearded hen if she had a beard, but she had no beard. So I let her walk by, and she came over toward the car and then kind of I think she went up into the woods that way. So, and then that was it. I held one gobble way up on top of the ridge, and then it was supposed to get warmer as the day went on, but it just got colder and colder. The wind started blowing more. There was been more snow squalls. So I'm gonna head home, take a hot shower, get warmed back up, and we may come out early tomorrow before I gotta get to the farm. I took the day at the farm off, and I may come out early tomorrow before I gotta go to the farm. And if I can get here on time, I can either set up in the same place, or I found another spot I could set up on top of the field. I think setting up in the same place would be best, because they're roosting right straight up above me here, and they were way out, so I think they're flying out quite a ways before they hit the ground. And they'll see when they come out of the tree, if they're flying in this direction, they will see the decoys and hopefully try to land right in next to them, or at least hit the ground and come double back to them. So that's kind of the game plan for tomorrow. Today, I'm gonna stay freaking warm. It's supposed to warm up later today. Be cold again tomorrow, but not like today. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll get one on the ground. Here we go. Day 2 of turkey season. And as you can tell, I'm getting out much earlier than I did yesterday. I'm getting out just about on time. I would have liked to have had a couple extra minutes, but it's only a 10-minute drive that'll put me in the field right at 5:30, and then I'll only have to sit and wait for about 20 minutes for them to fly down. They might be flying down early too, I'm not sure, but going to the same spot I went to yesterday, opening day, and I blew those balls out of there. So I'm gonna try to get in, get my car parked down the very end of the driveway. Hopefully they don't see it when they fly out. And we're gonna set up in the same field. We're gonna have the same setup. So the sky is much brighter on my camera than it is in real life, just to let you all know. But yeah, I'm excited. I got a good feeling about today. I'm tired. Had some excitement last night. I went to bed a little bit late, and then about 1:30 this morning, my wife wakes me up saying she hears something howling in the backyard, and I listened. Turns out it was a fox that was howling. And we have chickens and baby chicks and all sorts of things. I haven't even gone up to check on them this morning because I had to get out here, but and if I go up there now, there's nothing I can do anyways. But I stuck my head out the window and started screaming and yelling. Hopefully that spooked it off. But so I'm tired. I got up late. I got up like half an hour late, but we're making pretty good time this morning. So I'm gonna head out here and we'll see how things go. Keep our fingers crossed. I got high hopes for today though. So I'll get back with you. I just took a whole bunch of video and didn't even realize I wasn't recording. Look at that. It's just a Jake. It's just a Jake. But as I was saying, I knew at the beginning of this year, it's been a couple years since I've killed a turkey. A lot of it has to do with me. Some of it probably has to do with New York season. I'm going to turn you guys away from me so I can make sure it's still filming. A lot of it probably has to do with New York season. We don't start hunting until May. God, ain't this beautiful? Beautiful sunrise. Beautiful field. We don't start hunting until May, and they start strutting and mating in early April. So they're usually done by mid-April. And it's been years since I've killed a turkey. So I knew at the beginning of the season, even if it was a Jake, I was killing one. And I believe I'm tagged out second day. We used to get 2 spring tags. I do believe we get only 1 now. I'll have to check my tags. But I was sitting, same setup as yesterday. I was sitting back in that hole. Had the hen Jake decoy combo. And I'm seeing birds fly way out there, landing out by those pine trees. And I think they seen me. They were used to closer than I thought this morning. And I think they seen me set up the decoys, but they were hammering this morning. And next thing I know, I see a string of Jakes coming out. He had the white head, so I figured he was the boss. That was the one I wanted to take. I don't want people saying, hey, you shouldn't be shooting Jakes, let them live another year. I'm hunting for meat, baby, and I got it. I got it. I'm fired up, and I don't have to be to work for another hour and a half, so I'm going to take this guy home before I come back over here to Franklin. Oops, I gave away a town I live near. Before I come back over here to go to work, so I'm going to get this guy tagged up, get out of here. I hope you enjoyed the video. I wish I could have gotten the shot, but my brother / cameraman is at work today. So, tagged out, second day of the season, and I'm just as happy with a Jake. I don't care. So, I am gonna get on out of here and get headed back to the house, get the bird cleaned up, and then I gotta go to work. Hope you guys enjoyed the turkey season video. Now I can just focus on filming for my brother and hopefully get him on one. Make sure we're still filming. Oh yeah. So yeah. All right, I'm getting out of here. Stick with us, because hopefully there's another good turkey hunt like this to come, even if it is just a Jake, and hopefully this time I'll be able to get it on camera. By the way, postscript, I'm back at the house now, taking care of this bird. I went and checked on my chickens. No fox got to them last night, so that's good. I could see where it pawed at the door to the coop for the little chicks. So I'm gonna have to do something about that, and I just don't know what it is yet. But postscript, I said I think that they limit us to 1 spring turkey a year. I got that backwards. They limit us to 1 fall turkey a year. It used to be 2 fall, 2 spring. Now it's 2 spring and 1 fall. So I can kill another time. And I'm hoping this next one I'm going to be a little more picky on. Instead of just shooting the first Jake that comes along, I probably am going to hold out and wait and try to get an actual time. But I'm just tickled with this. I haven't measured the build up yet. Maybe 3 inches. So, but like I said, first spring turkey I've gotten in a lot of years, and I'm just tickled to death with it. So I'm probably gonna take tomorrow morning off, and then I got a plan for the day after tomorrow. We're sitting at Sunday right now. I got tomorrow's my day off. I get Monday and Friday off, and I'm just gonna sleep in. And then Tuesday morning, I'm going to try to get out, try to get on some bods before I have to go to work like I did this morning. I'm cleaning up this time, and then I got to get going to work. So, but yeah, so hopefully Tuesday we'll be able to put the long beard on the ground instead of a young little stupid Jake. So, thanks for watching, guys. And I got one more tag to fill, and my brother still got two, so stay tuned.